she likes it. So let me invite our next speaker to the stage, Inna Melnikova, with her speech, The Story of Grover.
Yeah, that's me. Wow! Thank you very much. I have to really find out how this all works. This is yeah, the clicker. This is okay. I really hope I can do this. Okay. I have something with me today. This is a vest, a waistcoat, a coat that my mom knitted for Grover when he was 4 years old. Well, 4 years old, it's like I started counting when I got him. I really don't know how much time Grover spent in a gift shop before we met. But yeah, he was 4 when he got this clothes. This is Grover, in fact. And yes, we met in 2014 in Portaventura. I was there on business trip, and we also had fun. And can you believe that I bought a toy for myself as a souvenir, and I was like around 30 years old. Do you think it's weird? Come on, it's weird.
No.
Come on, you're 30. Are you buying a toy for yourself? I bought this one for my little niece, by the way. But Grover, I bought for myself. Genuinely, and yeah. And we had a lot of fun with Grover that back then, in the business dinner and everywhere. And it was actually business trip, and I was supposed to be very strict, but I was also feeling romantic back then. And I've learned 2 lessons. Yeah, I had a crush, in fact. Yeah, I had a crush. And one lesson I've learned was that it's so nice on sea resorts in January. Nobody's there. Very nice to walk, to breathe, no crowds and everything. And the second lesson that I've learned that time when I met with Grover was that you can't make anyone love you. You can't make a person want to be in a relationship with you, even if you have a lot in common, even if you have you're seemingly a very good pair and you spend time together. But yeah, that's what you can do. So, as you can imagine about me, from the fact that I bought a toy for myself, that I am a funny person, and what I did around 30 was dancing, playing music, having fun with my friends. I was doing all kind of things like that, and I was really not very thoughtful, and I was not thinking about concentrating on making a family or concentrating on working for my career very hard. I was just having fun around. And from one side, from one point, it was really cool. I was happy. And from another side, I felt like I'm missing something in my life. Yeah, and Grover also took part in our performance. We did reggaeton, and we won the first prize. And I screwed it up so much as a part of the team, you can't believe that. And I learned a lesson, one more lesson in my life with Grover. I've learned this lesson that you can really suck at something that you love doing. I sucked in dancing so much, and I liked it so much, I really stopped to do that, really. This is not a joke, I'm serious. So Grover got drunk as a result of this celebration a little bit, but yeah, that's okay. And he also actually helped me, because I've started back then with Grover when he was around 2. I started my career as well, I've done that before, but really pursued this career. And he helped me a lot. He really asked for some payment because he participated in my lessons. He really took part. I gave this video Skype classes, and he was a part of, like, he was doing dialogues with me, and yeah, I owe him a lot for helping me with my teaching career, and now I'm a team lead of a group of teachers, and yeah, I've done some success here, in fact, thanks to Grover too. But let's go to the important part. My mom liked Grover the moment she saw him. She didn't even tell me that you bought something stupid for yourself. No, she loved him, and I think from the very beginning when they met, she had in mind this idea to make some clothes for him because she loved to tailor things. And that's my mom, and I left for Moscow for 10 years ago about that, and I was visiting her maybe 5 or 6 times a year, a lot. I was visiting her a lot. But probably the best idea would be to take her, to bring her here to Moscow with me. Because since I have no family, it would be a very good idea. We went on vacation together, and well, Grover got 4 when he received this clothes. And maybe you mentioned that it's not really well made. It's like poorly made. So actually my mom, when she was young, she made things really well. She was tailoring things for me. I was the coolest when I was a teenager. So she was really, really nice. She was really, really good in this. But when she was doing this, I actually already brought her to Moscow. And it was because of a very unlucky thing. She was actually ill. So a lesson I learned is really that you can never, ever spend enough time with your loved ones. Spend enough time with your closest people. It's never enough. And at the same time, knowing this, you should pay more attention to what's going on in their life. Even if you are living a happy life, even if you dance, you sing, you teach, you do things, you have to be more attentive to your loved ones. And we lived in Moscow for some time in perfect harmony because I only found forces in myself to be tender enough, to be patient enough, to be well balanced towards my mom, only when she was ill already. And actually Grover made her laugh a lot when she was in Moscow, and she did that. She found this, sets for carnival, and I heard her laughing. I was in the kitchen, I came, and I just heard her laughing. I came to the room, and she was making this installation and laughing aloud. This was really good. Yeah. And actually life, that's what I learned. Life is happy moments. Life is memories. Life is when you make, maybe also life is when you make difference. Maybe it's also when you change something for better. I changed most. For these 6 years that Grover was with me, I changed so much, and I got so much to know. I found out that life, no way life is money, no way life is fame, no way life is things. Well, now Grover is 6, And many things happened in my life that changed it. Here he is, in fact, my hero. I think that now I know what life is like because of Grover. I know that life is only how you feel, and nothing more, nothing ever. Please be good to your loved ones. Please appreciate their things that they do for you. Please be attentive to them, not to regret things, after all. And yeah, Grover in this vest, in this waistcoat, and me, we are living now, happily, because we've learned a lot. Thank you.